Sense. And we're live. All right, guys, welcome to the new studio and welcome to Tuesday Night Drinks. We're drinking Bullet Bourbon tonight. All right. Now, as this is a test stream and we are trying out some new camera equipment, we're trying out some new audio equipment. Pretty much everything here is different. Your boy dropped about $3,000 or so dollars. It might have been more. I dropped a couple grand and we're trying to elevate things here at this new setup. Now, mind you, everything that you see behind you and everything that's around that you can't see right now, this is without a doubt a work in progress. So please bear with us as we try out some new stuff. And if you guys have, been here for a while, then you probably already know, and you're probably already in the swing of things that, things are constantly going wrong, and that's just the way it is because we're not very good at this. So, welcome to the party. Thank you. This is my bucket fern. I think it's great. If you guys don't follow me very closely on Twitter and Telegram, I went to a couple different stores trying to get a plant for my studio right here, and finally I just kind of settled with I have ferns on my property that I literally own, and I already own buckets, so I'm just going to dig up a fern and put it in a bucket. And there it is. Isn't it pretty? It cost me nothing, and I like that about the fern. Because, as opposed to other things around here that cost a lot more, which, but with the podcast studio setup that we got going here, we have 4 cameras, 4 mics. We have a couple of we have a really fancy audio board now, and we're gonna try to start doing podcasts here with a couple of our locals. So you're gonna be seeing Native Patriot. You're gonna be seeing Huckathy. I'm gonna be trying to get K's on here. I'd really like to get Fatigued Civ on here. There's a multitude of content creators, YouTubers alike that I would like to start getting and doing collabs with, and sort of going the podcast route. Now, not everything's going to be, podcast style. I do plan on doing a lot more live streams, and because of this new location and because of the ease of access of this location, I do think that we're probably now, anyone that's been here for a while knows, I'm pretty bad at making promises, but we should be live streaming a hell of a lot more often. Should. So please bear with me. And for anyone that might have been making comments and already saw, this side right here was made with Huck in mind. And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna give Huck. So this is gonna be like Huck's corner, and then my corner is gonna be over there. And I got some shenanigans on this side. And we're trying to do some stuff, but for now I'm gonna be sitting right here because I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of a vibe right there. Now you guys can't see the top. I got 4 cases of MREs up there, but yeah, it's a pretty decent little setup right here so far, and we'll see where things take us. Local is best. Texas tuning in was good. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat best I can. We have a big old TV set up in the corner, but we didn't mount it correctly in accordance with all the other crap here, so I can barely see the TV, and it's not even hooked up. Well, it is hooked up, but it's not hooked up to the comment section yet. So once again, this is a test stream, and please bear with us. It's all cool as long as we have lamps. So that's another thing. We're going to do our best to also have a lamp camera so that we can go back and forth between the guys talking and what I know everyone actually wants to see. And it's lamp. I know you guys are actually source, and this is actually like not joking, completely serious here. If you guys know a source for old condensate bulbs for these, all right, please let me know. If there's like a better source, if there's some random country or something that's still selling the OG lamp light bulbs, the LEDs do not put out the same amount of heat. So the majority of modern lamps, they don't actually do what they used to do. And I've found that it's actually kind of challenging to get the correct light bulbs. So if anybody has like a really good source for lava lamp light bulbs, I realize that's the most like random thing that probably isn't, yeah, everyone's like, oh man, the lamp light bulbs, that's the most important thing. But I know what you guys want. I know what you need. You need lamp. All right, so I need you guys to help me out. Spencer's has them. Actually, no, of course Spencer's would have them. Why wouldn't Spencer's have them? But do Spencer's have the good ones though? Do Spencer's have the good ones? That's my question.
It's probably the same as those.
Yeah, it's probably the same size. Like it doesn't. It's hard like trying to articulate exactly what I need. Right? Hey, a super chat. 12 like equals a touch. Alex in the what? No. I'm gonna like it because you gave me money. But no. There's no amount of likes on this earth that will equate to getting to touch me. No. Go.
We gave you 2, 2, 3.
I see that. And I get that it's the same as 556. I understand that. But no. Talk about Sheriff Swank. Oh man, if that's not a can of worms. That is not a really stupid can of worms. So also, and I guess because we probably don't have that many people watching yet, do we? We did line up and confirmed that we are going to be doing an interview with Keith Swank. So that'll be myself, Native Patriot, and Keith Swank. We do not have a date yet, but he did in fact say yes, that he would be down to do an interview with us. So that is, if nothing else, we're on the right path. If you guys were not aware, our local sheriff is actually giving a shit about the local population, which is kind of, unheard of here in Washington State. But our local sheriff he's absolutely fighting for the people, at least at the way that it seems so far. Everything on the outside, it seems like he cares about the people and cares about us and cares about our rights and cares about the Constitution, or at least what's left of it. And he is not going down without a fight once again, at least so far. We will absolutely see. And unfortunately, this late in the game, I'm kind of, I don't know. It's hard to have faith that anyone isn't just putting on a show for their turn in politics, right? And we know that he's run for politics before, so I am a little bit, I guess, uneasy there. But I'm giving a benefit of the doubt, and it seems like our local sheriff is fighting for what is right, and I am absolutely all about that. So if you guys were not aware, in Washington State, they're trying to pass a law, and it seems like they're getting pretty close here, trying to change the Constitution that sheriffs will no longer be voted in by the people, but they will be appointed by the government. Now, if you guys don't know anything about the original Constitution, if you guys don't know about the rule of law and how that's supposed to work, the people are supposed to be able to vote in their sheriff. In no way, shape, or form throughout all of American history is a sheriff supposed to be appointed by the government. That's not supposed to be a thing at all. Now, I don't know if they passed the law. Did they? Fucking son of a bitch. Did they actually? Did it pass? Because I know they passed the one that they passed the law that you can now be an illegal citizen. And when I say illegal citizen, I'm just using the jargon. But you can now be an illegal and become a law enforcement officer in Washington State. Now, they're trying to say that, that doesn't mean that they'll be able to be on the road. No, that's only for corrections. And it's like, okay, no. Either way, no. Just absolutely not. I believe Native Patriot just made a post on this recently. Let's see. Oh, he didn't send me the link. That asshole. Okay. Yeah, no, and so here's another thing that a lot of people aren't ready for, is that things are just going to get worse in Washington State, and everyone that's still here, if you're choosing to stay here, if your plan is to stay here, you have to accept and understand that things are going to get way, 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 way worse. Like how it is right now. Dude, like you are in a couple of years, you're going to be looking back to right now and be like, man, we sure were free. That was crazy. Oh man. Yeah. Back in 2026. Oh, the good old days. Like things in Washington State are going to get worse. Things in America are going to get worse before they get better. I don't think enough people are ready for that, but unfortunately that's just the facts. Pierce County Sheriff Deputy will be Afghan and Somalis. Yeah, I remember I had a take on that recently. I say recently, it was last year, but I had a take on this of how, I refuse to get pulled over and to be, jailed and to be ruled over by the third world. Like, absolutely not happening. No way, no how. And I made that post, and the amount of people that flooded my comment section saying, oh, well, how do you know they're illegal? So, what? You're just saying that you're not going to listen to a brown person? Well, here's what I'll say. At a minimum, I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not going to recognize your authority if you can't speak the same fucking language as me. If you can't even speak English, or if you're speaking broken English, no, I'm not. As like a baseline, I'm not listening to you. Absolutely not. No way, no how. Ain't happening. Just no. Legitimately cooked. Yeah, no, dude. Washington State's once again, it's bad and it's getting bad. We're currently coming to you live from behind enemy lines. Are you gonna take your country back from the juice boxes? I always wonder if people that say stuff like that, if they're, just trying to Fed post, trying to get me to say something, that they want me to say. Because, like, what country isn't? What country isn't? Dude, it's the whole world. It's fucking all of us. We're all in the same boat.
I was about to say, what's he mean, your country?
Yeah, your country. Dog, it's your country, too. It's all of us. We are all in the same fucking boat. I was talking to some family members recently, and I was like, look, at a certain point, there's nowhere left to run. Where are you going to go? My sister-in-law was asking me about this, which is funny because she's a total normie. But she's like, where can we go that's like all white people? And I was like, oh, sweetie. Oh, honey. Oh, she doesn't know. Oh, she doesn't know. And I wonder how many normies, how many NPCs, how many goyim, right, have no idea that you make up 7% of the world population, that you are actively being genocided in the lamest way possible. Lamest way possible. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. Like when you take back, like you take a step back and you look at it about like the, like the white genocide and how it's like currently being put on. It's like, this is really dumb, man. It's like, hey, don't say anything or we're going to call you mean words. If you say anything about what's happening, we're going to call you mean words. And you wouldn't want to be called those mean words because those are bad. Those are bad. Words are bad. Words are worse than violence, and that's how we've been psyoped, and that's so funny. It's okay. It's funny, but it's not, right? It's hilarious, but at the same time, it's like, it's so frustrating that you don't know anything else to do but laugh. You're just like, oh God, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. Like we're being genocided because the alternative is being called racist. It's like, God, this is stupid. I love Lamp. Poland, maybe. Yeah, you're not going to Poland though. Do you speak Polish? Is Poland bringing anyone in? Is Poland allowing families in? Are they allowing? Is that like is Poland the new Israel for white people? No. Is there a return to Poland law? Is there an option to go to Poland as a non-Pole? No. So no. It's yeah. No, I don't speak Polish. See, if I had a comment section up there, I wouldn't have to be looking down. Oh, I'm not blaming you. It's fine. What's your breaking point in terms of leaving? Now, I will never, in this life, 100% leave Washington. Unfortunately, due to this new millionaire tax, I'm going to have to move my company out of Washington. But I, as my primary residence, will never be leaving Washington. Will I buy property out of state? Sure. Will I move my company out of state? Sure. Is my primary location going to change from Washington State? No. But no, I'm going to have to move my company out of state. And unfortunately, and I've talked to so many other business owners, if this income tax passes, there goes every single fucking small business. I mean, and the large businesses are talking about leaving too. Starbucks is talking about leaving. Microsoft is talking about leaving. What was the other ones? We're talking about like 5 major companies that we're talking about leaving. I know Boeing's never going to leave. They're cemented here. But there's a lot of companies right now. Well, yeah, there's a lot of companies right now that are talking about leaving Washington State, and unfortunately, there's not going to be another way around it. Like, it's not possible. If that income tax passes, I can't handle another 10% taxes, man. Like, as far as like my company goes, there's no way. There's no way another 10% on top of what I already fucking pay. No. That's insane. If this passes, right? Which it's probably going to, but that's going to sink my company. So like, yeah, I'm going to have to move my company out of state, and there's literally nothing I can fucking do about that. It's snowing again. Beaver, I think you're lying. Ian, is it snowing?
Outside?
Yeah, Beaver said it's snowing.
Here? Probably not here.
Yeah, no, Idaho's definitely looking good. That is for damn sure, and I can't lie about that. Yeah, my second house will not be in Washington State. That's for damn sure. Ain't no way. Rain? Beaver that line, some bitch. It's snowing in LB. Well, I'm not in LB now, am I? Actually, there's a house for sale like right next to that ice cream store in LB. Yeah, I was looking at it. I was like, ah.
You say this just after.
Yeah, I know. But I still look at the housing market in Washington because, like, even though I'm not gonna buy a house here, I still look. Because, like, if there's something that's like, like too stupid cheap to say no, then I'm like, all right. Kind of like that property that I found out in Morton that, like, dude, I'm so like, it's probably good that I was because when I found that property out in Morton, it was like 20 acres, and they wanted like it was like 30 grand. So it's like nothing, dude. For that land. But like the only way that you could get to the land that I was looking at is that you had to park on the road across from this river, and then you had to cross the river somehow. And it was this huge chunk of land that was on like this back hillside with like going into a river. And I was so close to pulling the plug. Oh man, I was so close to pulling it. But I was in Texas at the time, and I was like, okay, when I get back, I'm doing it. I'm buying it. And I got back and somebody else bought it. And I was like, okay, that was probably for the it was probably for the best, because I don't know what in the hell I was gonna do with that property, but I wanted it because I was like, man, I could do it. I could do it. I'd have to take out like the smallest loan, and then like. And then I had that loan paid off like a couple of months, and I'd be like, man, and then I'd have 20 acres and out in Morton in the middle of nowhere, and it'd be mine. And what was that? Every FTX is a water crossing. I have no country, just my men and myself. Yeah.
Tracking companies leaving states. California, you know about Chevron leaving, right? Their only refinery in California. Yeah, that's why their gas is $8. It's $8.50.
Gas is $8.50 in California right now. Yeah, that's not what you want.
Because the refinery left, so now they have to buy gas from us. Our gas is more expensive too.
Yo, dudes, what's good? It was on the Tilton River. This guy knows. Okay, this guy knows. This guy knows exactly the property that I was talking about.
He's like, yeah, I'm the one who bought it.
Oh, if he bought it, if you're the one that bought it right now and you're watching this, you got to come let me hang out. Man, I was like, dude, I'm gonna talk to the property owners on the opposite side, and I'm gonna get a fucking zip line built. And I was like, and then I'm gonna have there's gonna be hammocks across this whole property. And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have a bunker there. And then I started thinking of just all the dumb things that I was gonna build on this like remote, like water access only property. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have hammocks. I'm gonna build tree forts, and I'm gonna have like 550 cord webs just fucking everywhere. And it's gonna be so cool. Mike's old place. Oh yeah. No, I know where that's at. I saw that go up for sale too, and I was just like, I know where you live, or lived, I guess. Jalapeno cheddar bread win. You know what? We do have a loaf. It's down in the house. I mean, like, I could show it off. I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't.
A dude's wife made me.
Yeah, I mean, well, no. Lily started making sourdough now too, because all the women hung out over the weekend, and now they're all making sourdough. And I'm just like, hey, look, thank you. Like, I love that all the women are making sourdough. I love that all the women can make sourdough. I think it's great that all the women are hanging out. It's awesome, but at the same time, we don't need all this sourdough. Like, look, you get mad when we're at the fucking gym all the time, and you get mad when we're out in the mountains and we're training all the time, and then you just won't stop making this amazing fucking food. So you gotta like dial it. You're making way too many carbs, women. I love you. It's amazing, but like, whoa, girl, like shit. You're fucking up my midriff, all right? It's like I have to go on a fucking run twice a day now. Damn it. Do some animal processing videos. Okay, so where am I gonna post them though?
Beaver has them already. Go check out his channel.
Okay, but even like I can't do. You can't really do animal processing videos on YouTube. Maybe Rumble. We'll have to. Maybe we'll have to see if is that G-Van? That is G-Van. Hi, buddy. Huge fan of yours. You can post that on YouTube. I don't know, man. I'm so worried, like, in this current era of like what I can and can't post to YouTube, especially with. Have you guys been seeing Mr. Guns and Gear lately? Dude, they're just ripping his channel apart. I think there was something like he's lost like 85 videos so far. Like, dude, that's insane. So his rep told him to pull them all. Okay, I don't think you guys understand, like, and I haven't even talked about this much, like, back when my YouTube channel was popping, and I've just been like just struggle busing to try to revive it. But like when my YouTube videos were popping and my channel was popping and I had to pull 6 months of content, like that killed my channel. It just fucks up every algorithm. It delists you from everything, and you lose all of that revenue. Because people will go through and like as you're getting more and more and more popular, people will go through and they'll watch your old content. So when you lose, you know, like months or years of content, that screws your entire channel, and it is extremely challenging from personal experience. It is extremely challenging to try to revive that. It's so challenging to try to like find a new groove or like pick up where you left off. And now you're so demoralized, and it's so fucking challenging to come back into a YouTube video with the same effort and the same vibes and the same love and the same like enthusiasm, you know, after being so demoralized and losing a lot of fucking money. And you're looking at it and you're like, I put hundreds of hours into this, man, and now for what? It's fucking gone. Yeah, no, animal processing, to go full circle, animal processing videos do not get views. Like there's a lot of content that I would love to make, and I'm going to make actually. And this is a perfect segue of I started a B channel, and I'm going to be uploading content frequently to a B channel that is just low effort, me ranting about stuff. So if you guys are interested in my low effort stuff and like my rants and just, you know, me just talking, I guess, all of my like OG rants and whatnot, I'm going to try to get back into that on a B channel. And then on the PNW Guerilla channel, where you're currently watching, words are hard, I'm going to now be putting more high effort content. Speaking of, I have a homeless video that is dropping this Sunday afternoon. I went up to Seattle, spent 3 days filming up in Seattle, just interviewing homeless people, trying to get kind of a somewhat of a gauge of, you know, how they enjoy homeless life. Because we had this concept of, are homeless people better off than you? Are homeless people more comfortable than you? Are homeless people, you know, are they more prepared for the power to go out? And so we went up to Seattle and we talked to a bunch of homeless people and we filmed it and had it edited recently. And it's going to be going up on YouTube this weekend. And hopefully social media likes it. We'll see. Hopefully it catches the algorithm. We'll see. Do bushcraft shit. Let me edit. You know what? Yeah, I need to do some bushcraft shit. I need to do high effort bushcraft shit.
It's that time of year now. The snow is kind of.
Yeah, no, we are getting there. I'm gonna be so popular. I'm gonna have multiple editors and stuff. I think the biggest issue, honestly, that I've run into, and Gavin, not trying to cut you off. I appreciate you. Love the idea. Yes. I say one big issue that I actually run into is that like the filming of bushcraft stuff can be challenging. And I know that like some YouTubers will just like set up a camera and they'll just do like the entire time lapse thing, and then some will just wear a GoPro the entire time, and then some will do like Outdoor Boys style where it's just like constant step-by-step process. So my biggest issue that I run into, and I'm just being completely honest, is that when I go out in the mountains and when I'm doing things, I get so sucked into wanting to do that, wanting to like be in the moment, wanting to just do at the task at hand. And so that's been something that like I've really wanted. Welcome to Monkey. I don't know what that means. Oh wait, did he just subscribe? Is that what that means? Dude, bushcraft is a ton of effort, just the filming, wild. Yes. So a huge issue with a lot of my training is that I really need a cameraman that's like there with me and like doing things and being involved with me. GoPro footage, dude, I've had so many issues with GoPros. Like, and I know that like there's other YouTubers out there that make GoPros work, and like the GoPros, you know, were the standard for so many years. But like honestly, GoPros fucking suck, dude. I fucking hate GoPros. Oh my. Oh, I fucking hate GoPros. I've had so many fucking issues. Nothing but fucking issues. They're like, if anyone that like has tried to make content with a GoPro, like you understand, but like it's almost like the file is never in the right fucking way. It's never filming at the right quality that you want. The battery life is just garbage. There's so many different generations of GoPros now that are like slightly different sizes, that finding accessories that say that they're for GoPro this, and this, they're fucking not. The audio quality on there is so back and forth. And like I'd say like the biggest thing though is like the GoPro just turning off randomly and you don't know that it turned off and you thought that it was recording a bunch of cool stuff only to go back and find that it wasn't. Like
it doesn't turn on.
yeah, I'd say it not recording or it turning off at random spots and you didn't know it, or just the battery life overall being dog shit. Like that fucking sucks. The GoPro that I currently have doesn't take external batteries, so you have to charge it constantly. So now you have to have a battery connected to it as well. So now you have to have something else, you know, on your face or connect, or like more wires and whatnot. And anyway, it's just a pain in the ass. Long story short. Everything since GP session is trash. I don't know what that means. I feel like it would take away from the experience and make it not enjoyable. So, and that's another thing that I've found as a really challenge of like, I want to live in the moment and I want to have genuine experiences and genuine memories with the men that I'm training with. At the same time, I'm a content creator. I'm selling a lot of the things that I'm using. I have to be making content and making advertisements. You know, like, hey, this jacket that I'm currently wearing, it's available for purchase at ODGG Supply. I unironically really like it. It's like an M65 Gore-Tex, but it's in like new condition, and it sort of has like a whoopee liner to it, and it's like really waterproof, and it's actually new, and I really like it so far. See, just like that, advertisement. I like that was really easy. But like when I'm trying to be in the moment, when I'm trying to like live in the moment and trying not to take away from training that men are genuinely trying to get training out of, it can really take away from that training if there's a camera involved. If I'm like constantly in people's faces and trying to take photos and trying to make videos and being like, wait, can you say that again? And it gets old. It gets old, and a lot of people that aren't on social media, people that I train with that don't give a fuck about social media, you know, and I know for them that it gets old, it gets annoying, you know, people don't want cameras in their faces. People that are anonymous don't want to worry about the potential of their photos and their face and like their information being leaked because they're training with some dipshit that does social media. And I get that. Now, mind you, you know, going full circle, it would be very easy for you to say, oh, well, then just make videos by yourself. Yes, absolutely. But then that rules out all of the time that I'm already allocating to be out in the mountains when I'm training, which is usually with other dudes. Now, absolutely, I could just start training by myself more often and, you know, dedicating more time to training out in the mountains by myself. But then that's just allocating more time that I have to be, you know, doing things out in the mountains, dedicating specifically to content, which I already do. But what I'm getting at is that I can really realistically, you know, as someone that's trying to do content, as someone that's trying to run a company, as someone that's trying to have friends and community and family, you know, you can only have time in so many different directions. And then like working out on top of that and like trying to have a normal life, you know, there's only so much you can do. There's only so many hours in the day. Okay. I'm trying to read comments. I promise you I am. And like I've said to people in the past, you know, hopefully it gets to a point where my live streams, my podcasts are so popular and I'm getting so many views and so many comments that I can't keep up the live chat. You know, that is something that that is an issue that I would love to have. But while I'm able to keep up with the live chat right now, I'm going to do my best to try to. So And I've had people in the past be like, oh, this guy's not even live streaming. He doesn't even care about his chat people. He's not even talking to the chat. Austin training group started this weekend. Who's in? Based. Have a dedicated camera guy. No, I said that. I said that, you goober. Fucking idiot. Yes. Yes, cameraman is absolutely the method, but Ian fucking sucks dick as a cameraman, and I'm paying him. Full offense. I'm paying him, but it's just like, my money can only go in so many directions, and I'm not that popular. It might seem like I am, but I'm not. At least like that, like to, oh, I'm just gonna pay this person this. I'm gonna pay, like I can do a little bit. I still like, I can't show it. Dang it. I bought a new Ruger 1022. I can't show you it on stream because of YouTube rules, but it's right here. It's right there. It's sitting in front of me, and it's really cool. I want to show you, but I can't. But you'll just have to take my word for it that it's really cool. It's funny because it's technically not cool. It's like the most stock thing ever. It's wild that like we've like gone like full circle of like stock like wood 1022s. You're just like, fuck, man, yeah, it's cool.
Does not have that paddle release? Is that a part I can just buy and swap
Yeah,
out?
yeah, no, you can just buy this.
Right.
Dude, the paddle release is absolutely the fucking move.
Oh yeah. No,
So
I was like bumblefucking it.
there was another 1022 while I was there, and they had the magazine release was up here. No, it was great. So you pushed it forward.
Oh.
Yeah, you pushed it forward, and then it was like on a paddle thing, and then it just dropped the mag, and I was just like,
Kind of like the bad liver stuff.
yeah. But I was like, oh, okay. Because then what you could do is you could take your finger trigger, right, and then you could just push it forward and drop the mag, and I was just like, yeah, no, yep, there it is. I like that. I was like, I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't even know I needed that. Here we are. I like trains. Real.
So does Huck.
Real. Actually, hey, you know what? Oh, I don't have a notepad on me. Oh no, he's gonna get killed in the streets. You should check out Milsom West. It's a training event that uses airsoft for force-on-force events. You know what? If you guys want to go to Milsom West, I'm gonna support it.
Join the NATO faction.
Join the NATO side.
Buy
I do not recommend joining the militia side. Don't recommend. But if you guys want to go to Milsom West, have a good time. I'm not trying to trash them. I know that some of the cats there aren't the biggest fan of me, and that's okay. But I will not be returning to Milsom West. Hope you guys have fun.
But if you do go, buy all your uniforms from ODGG.
Yeah, if you want to go to Milsom West, make sure you're buying uniforms from ODGG Supply. Gang, gang. Milsom West is fun to beat down tech dudes. Yeah. I miss the Washington versus Oregon airsoft events. Those were just those were fucking great.
We don't have a shoot house and property.
Yeah, but I don't. We mulled through all of the potential ideas and all the concepts of how we could possibly buy a large piece of property here in Washington State and host our own airsoft events and start going down that rabbit hole. And it just kind of came to the it's just not feasible, which sucks. It does. It'd probably be a lot of fun, but it's just not in the cards. I hate autotype. Yeah. Gonna buy a couple 1022s. Do you recommend a mod for them? Looking at the Archangel kit. Do not get the Archangel kit. It's so heavy. If you want to have the heaviest fucking 1022 ever, sure, go for it. The Archangel kit is heavy and it's bulky. I don't recommend. It looks cool. It's not necessary, and it's so expensive. It's so expensive. What was that?
Is that the one you have down there?
No. But I am actually getting a chassis in pretty soon. It actually shipped yesterday, and is going to be a VSS model.
Oh, you beat me to it.
Yeah. I'm really stoked for that. This 1022 right here in front of me is going in the VSS chassis, and I'm so stoked because that's gonna be sexy. I wish that it was integrated suppressed, but it's not. Integral. I wish, but oh well.
I don't know what laws are with like rimfire shit,
No idea.
but like, could you like theoretically get a suppressor for it and spread a barrel on the inside of it?
Yeah. I mean, technically, I could just chop down the barrel and put on a suppressor. Yeah, fuck it. Do a mountain truck setup video. How to set up your rig. Well, I need. Okay, so I'm the Suburban is currently in a shop right now, getting some aftermarket parts added to it, and I will absolutely be doing a YouTube video on the Suburban and everything that I've done to it because we have a fairly large project with my 1988 Suburban. So don't worry, there's going to be a vehicle kit that's going to depend on how long the Suburban takes to get done. So we'll see. You know, not I have zero projection whatsoever just yet, but she's in the shop right now being worked on. So you know, we'll see where that goes.
How dare you not have a notepad? I have a really good idea.
The background picture is giving me Alan Wake vibes. Dude, hell yeah. I don't know what the background picture is, but
Thumbnail.
oh.
As soon as he said that, I knew what he meant.
Yeah, I could see it. Dude, that was such a good game. That was I don't think I own that.
I played it on PlayStation.
I don't think I have that. I know they made it for the 360, but I don't think they have it. Hey, speaking of, we just got some really cool stickers in, and I know that oh, what stickers? They're like, who cares? No, like no joke. We got some really cool stickers in, and you guys need to hit up my website and get some of these new sticks. These new slapper doodles. Look at that. Look at that. Tell me that's not the coolest sticker ever. Yeah, buddy.
I like the Lady Liberty one.
The Lady Liberty one is also great.
That one you just showed is the best seller.
I feel like this one's just simple.
It is the best seller.
So the more stickers you buy, the cheaper they get. I think we got 5 new stickers in, and then this Thursday I have a meeting about branching out on our merchandise.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember Halo? Okay, so I have a lot of Halo stuff in here. I like. Yes, I like Halo.
Is that the same guy I said, do you remember North and West?
No, different guy. The ferns in the forest are free. You can just take them. Yeah, actually. Unironically, you can just take ferns. That no one's going to stop you. No one cares. You can just take them. They're literally free. What? Goes hard. I wish there was more. I wish like I could branch. See, I say that, and then I have to say another thing, then I have to say another thing, then I have to say another thing, and I have to say another thing, and then it always ends me at the same place of, well, but I can't because it's the. That's my biggest issue, honestly, with like trying to do like conspiracy theory videos, because I always end back at the same fucking place every single time.
You don't want to, but like
I don't want to.
you guys not.
But like, no matter what, every fucking conspiracy theory goes back to the same place, and it's like, why do you think every conspiracy theorist winds up like, you know, being so ostracized? It's like, well, it's not my fault it led to the same fucking destination. What do you want me to do about it?
So, trip to Oregon. The girls with me. After stream, will tell you a really funny story. They're really speed running that work.
Dude, it's like, once again, man, it was like my sister-in-law asking that question earlier today of like, you know, where can we go? It's only white people. It's just like, oh, honey. You know, I wish I had a better answer for you, hun. I wish I did.
Stream's over. I got a really funny story for you.
He definitely has played Helldivers 2, but he's a boomer about it.
Probably.
Why am I a boomer about it? What does that even mean? I play Helldivers too. Why am I a boomer about it? I want to know what that means, damn it. Why am I a boomer about Helldivers 2? I mean, like, I think that Destiny was probably more fun than Helldivers 2. But then again, I think it's just because, like, every time I'm playing Helldivers 2, like, the guys that I'm playing with are always having on, like, the hardest fucking difficulties. So it's just like you're dying constantly. And it's like, I'm just not having fun. Because I'm just like, I spawn into death. Oh, I know who this is. You son of a bitch. It took me way too long to realize who that was. It's Metal 2. It took me way too long to realize that it was him. He just said M2 and I was like, okay, Browning M machine gun, what's up? I didn't think about it at fucking all.
No, the names. Yeah.
I'm lifting weights and watching the live stream. Well, I appreciate you and love you much, bud. But I'm not a boomer about. Would you like to play? Let's play after the stream. How about that? Get Metal 3 on and let's play some Helldivers after the stream. You guys just have to fucking remind me that you're getting on. That's all you have to do. I don't play my Steam Deck a whole lot. I'm sorry. You just have to tell me. We have a fucking group chat. Just tell me in the group chat that you're going online and I'll fucking get on. Fuck. Crashing about literally nothing that doesn't matter.
The argument, I have a wife and kids and a family. I'm like,
Well, I mean, like, but you know, after the kids are in bed and after, you know, like the wife's doing her chore thing, you know, I can play video games. Not like that asshole that should be like, not now, babe. I'm playing. I'm in the mines. Gamergate. Repeat what you said. There was a commercial. Oh, so wait, are we actually?
yeah, we're
Are we monetized right now? Are we making money? Money though. Hey, speaking of money, I sell this coat. You should go buy it because it's great. I like it a lot. Or MREs. I sell MREs. This right there. I could just look. That. I sell those.
We didn't restock tuna yet.
We
So,
didn't restock tuna?
The new ones that came in.
Oh, no.
21,
Yeah.
they don't have the extra chicken chunks. They have the actual what they're supposed to be.
Well, I'm sure our customers will be so depressed that we have less chicken chunks.
But we still have the same amount of chicken chunks.
I'm just saying, I bet our customers will be so depressed that there's less chicken chunks in stock.
That's
Oh
chicken
no.
chunks.
Oh no, the one MRE that literally everyone fucking hates. Buy the coat, damn it. Hey, you know what? Unironically, I do like this coat though. I think it's great.
Imagine getting an ad and coming
Where's the
back.
fucking yeah, dude? You get an ad just to come back to me saying an ad. How do I fucking raise this thing?
I had that happen on the Dirty
There we go.
video, where like they did their ad sponsorships in the middle of their ad sponsor.
Oh, that's so much better. I'm not like on the floor. Oh, that feels okay. Sorry, guys. I was like, I had this like all the way down. This is okay. Oh, this feels better. You can rewind and play it back 1.5 seconds. Message restricted. What do you think about the British DPM pattern? I actually, unironically, really like British DPM, and I sell it. Go buy some or don't, whatever. I guess. I will say though, this coat's kind of loud on stream. Speaking of, we did test this coat right next to a M81 M65 jacket. And the black on this does not show up under nods, which is really funny because the black on the army issue does show up under nods. So under night vision, this is kind of just like, I don't know, like it just like blends in completely. Like it's almost like you're just not there, kinda. And then like the army, the M81, yeah, the M81 under night vision kind of just looks like DCU, which is weird. But like this is just, it's not really like white. It's just, I don't know, it just kind of like blends. It's just nothing. Based. ODGG Supply Company. Yes, that is the company that I sell because I sell things. You're welcome. Link in the description. Thank you, man. I don't have my regular boomer in the chat reminding me to do ads. Normally I have my go-to guy. Win Fuckbin. Fuckbin is dropping on March 27th. On this one, we have a couple of Vortex scopes. We have a Gen 2 Plus White Foss PVS 14 with a helmet. And I think we got some butt stocks and some suppressor cover. We got a bunch of random stuff on this one. But yeah, this will be the first Fuckbin of the year, guys. First Fuckbin of 2026, dropping on the 27th of March. I believe we're doing it at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I could be wrong. It might change. I don't know. But 27th of March, keep your eyes out. ATAC Russian surplus is top shelf drip. Are you talking about ATAC's FG? Is that what you're talking about? How's the Fuckbin work? So the Fuckbin works of you spend $15 on my website and you get something. You have no idea what you're getting, but that's always what the biggest ticket item is under. Of you spend $15 and you get the most random damn thing ever. It could be military surplus, it could be a can of beans, or you're getting night vision and a helmet bundle. Alternatively, you spend $50 and you know you're getting something worth $50. You just don't know what it is. You're getting something that's worth $50, and that's usually what I have, like the other like big ticket items, not like the grand ticket item, but the other big ticket items. So like all the Vortex scopes and whatnot, that's going to be under the $50 Fuckbin plus. And we'll usually post up like, you know, like between like 1,000 to 2,000 items, and we'll allocate in one big old box of like 1,000 to 2,000 items of like Fuckbin food is what we call it, and we'll put on the website, you know, however much inventory we have, and once it runs out, it runs out. We've had Fuckbins that were in stock for, you know, less than 30 seconds. We've had Fuckbins that were in stock for hours. You know, it's really hard to gauge how long they last. Once again, and I'm not exaggerating here, I once had a Fuckbin that sold out in less than 5 seconds.
I was with Jax. We thought it was an error.
Yeah, we thought it was an error. Like I had to call my operations guy to verify, and I was like, "Hey, was there like a glitch?" And he's like, "No, it sold out." I'm like, "What do you mean it's sold out? What the like? How? What? Like
That was the first two we gave away.
like
First
and."
plus two.
Yeah, no, that was insane. We made like 30 grand in like less than a minute. It was insane. It was just like and it like my phone like literally glitched and it did like a ding. Like there was like one order because like my phone like couldn't like calculate how many orders that we had got. So it was just like, and I was like, the fuck was that? So like, and I checked the Fuckbin and it said sold out. And I was like, what do you mean it's sold out? And I checked how much we made that day and I'm like, what? And like I called my operations guy and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? He's like, I sold out. I'm like, what do we do? What do we do? And I was like, do we have more inventory? And I was like, put another 500 on. I don't know what to do. This has never happened before.
Revenue stream, flatline, up.
Yeah, no, literally. It was like our orders that day were like, yeah. It was wild, man. It was absolutely wild. You love to see it though. Somebody really wanted them nods. Was that the one that we were doing the PVS 7s?
No, that was the first White Foss.
That was the first White Foss?
Yeah, PVS 7 was a...
Okay, so that was our first PVS 14.
I think we did a Team Wendy helmet with it.
Oh, that was my used PVS 14 then. That was one of my personal ones then. That was one that I've had for fucking ever. If that was the first... Yeah, okay, so that was the first time we did a night vision Fuckbin, and it just sold instantly. That was insane. I think one of the second ones we did, I was out camping, and we had to leave camp so I could drive up the mountain to get service, just to like make sure that everything was there.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and like the exact same thing happened. Of like it sold out within like a couple of minutes, and it was just like, okay. I was like, I didn't think that I was this good at marketing, or like either I'm like really good at marketing or people are fucking stupid.
Which we need to...
Or like a mix of the two. I'm not sure which, but it's just like I don't feel like I should be I don't feel like I'm this good at this. Like this shouldn't be. I shouldn't be able to do this so well. I guess it just like it doesn't make sense because I'm just like, hey, here's this thing. Buy it. Or don't. You know, whatever. I'm selling it, so, you know. Here you go. And then people buy it. It's like marketing is so much like, and I vividly remember there was somebody working for some company, but I vividly remember the conversation, not who they worked for, but the conversation. And they were like, you know, dude, there's some guy right now that's sitting in a room that has, you know, a bachelor's degree, maybe even a master's degree. And he's looking at your marketing style. And he's like, how does he do it? How does he do it? It doesn't make sense. It's like, what do you mean? What? What's his degree in? Mechanical engineering. What? How does he do it?
Me and Jax actually made that joke today about the stickers. I was like, man, the stickers are moving well. I'm like, yeah, I'm surprised how well Alex can just move black and white stickers.
Yeah.
And I looked at Jax and like, yeah, we work for him. It just works. I don't know, man. I'm just like, hey, here's this thing. I thought it was cool. You should buy it or don't. And then people buy it. It's so crazy. I don't know how many times I've put this on social media of just like, hey, do you want to know how to market things? You tell people that you're selling them. And if they want to buy it, they buy it. That's how you market. That's literally how you market of just, hey, look at this thing. I sell it. Watch me using it because I also use it. Here's me using it. Would you like to buy it? And then the people that want to buy it, buy it. And the people that don't want to buy it, don't buy it. Marketing 101, you're welcome. I love when people say, God damn, that's expensive. And then it sells out.
Yeah. No, okay. The amount of people that I've had say like, you know, like, oh, that's too expensive. No one would ever buy that. Or like, oh, who would buy that at that price? And I'm just like, well, not you, because it's already sold out. Like, that is my absolute favorite thing to tell to people that are like telling me that like something's too expensive or no one would buy that. And I'm just like, well, that's crazy. You're right. No one can buy it because it fucking sold out. You know, it's the same thing of somebody was trying to tell me, and this was like years ago. Somebody was trying to tell me that my U.S. Army wool blankets, that they were overpriced. And at the time, I was selling for like $60, which is like arguably speaking, like now, like that's a really good fucking price.
Like new in packaging German wools.
Yeah. And the dude was complaining that they were overpriced. And I was just like, well, if you don't buy one now, they're going to be sold out like very quickly. I promise you that. And like, dude would not stop arguing with me that I was overpriced and that they wouldn't sell. And I'm just like, dog, look, I'm going to be real with you. I don't think you understand how hard it is to find this good of condition of wool blankets. Like, I know what I'm talking about. I use this shit all the fucking time. Like, I sell this. I'm on the web. Like, I know that what this is worth. And I'm going to tell you right now that, like, this is really good quality. And, like, people are going to pay this because I've been selling these things for a while. And people, you know, people watch my content and they're like, oh, fuck, that looks like a really shitty place. That guy looks warm. I'm going to buy what he's buying because he looks warm. And people kind of, you know, they trust, I guess say like experience. I don't, maybe not even experience. They're like, they trust like seeing what's being shown to them even. But like I told the guy, I was like, look, this is a good product. It's worth this price. Hell, I could double the price and it would still be worth it. And it was like the next morning, the guy, he, you know, started bitching at me again. And I was like, well, it sold out. So, you know, was it worth it? Like, okay, you didn't want to spend $60. That sucks. Well, now you can't buy it at fucking all. Like, good luck trying to find it. Hold on, I might screw up. This might sound awful. Hold on. Okay, I need to readjust this. My bad. Verizon. Glitching on my end too. You got leftist internet. Starlink is pretty solid for me. Turn up your volume, glitching on my end. The tiny hats are hacking the stream. Did the stream just crash? LOL.
Can you pull the stream up on your phone?
Literally